2022, April Woodside was hired by the Summit County Sheriff's Office to work as a deputy at the jail. Just 4 months into the job, records show she began sending these risque photos of herself to a male inmate. According to investigators, when questioned about it, Woodside admitted to having sex with the prisoner. A deputy having sex with an inmate is a third-degree felony. Ohio law states it's illegal for someone to have sexual conduct with another when the other person is in custody of law and the offender has supervisory or disciplinary authority over the other person. She was fired immediately, and records show the incident was reported to the state. Our review of Woodside's internal investigation found she not only admitted to having sex with the inmate, but also smuggling in an iPhone into his cell. Records show investigators then began monitoring messages on the inmate's jail-issued tablet in 2022. They found he and Woodside texted each other more than 750 times in 1 month. Those messages include profane sexual language and dozens of provocative photos of Woodside posing in skimpy outfits. One night, Woodside texted the inmate asking him to prop his cell door open so she could get in to have sex with him without using her key. They even discussed marriage, Woodside sending him this photo of an engagement ring she had already picked out. Meanwhile, 19 Investigates discovered Woodside was hired this past February as a police officer at University Hospital's Ahuja Medical Center in Beechwood. So how did she get another job in law enforcement after being fired for such serious allegations? The sheriff's office says it's conducting a criminal investigation, but they won't tell us when it began. We do know that Woodside has not been charged with any crimes. We asked UH if they contacted the sheriff's office prior to hiring Woodside. This afternoon, they sent us the following statement. During the hiring process, University Hospital's HR conducted a formal background check and followed standard processes. Nothing of concern, including criminal activity, was found during review. As of this morning, Ms. Woodside was placed on leave while UH conducts its own investigation. And we did reach out to Woodside, but she said she had no comment. Earlier this week, the Summit County Sheriff's Office agreed to speak with us, but they later decided not to. They did, however, confirm the criminal case is still ongoing. Mike Mason, 19 News.